Shahira through center. Finding Jake Johnson, left side. Milan winds, fires, stopped by Watson. Rebound loose by Walsh, the goaltender, not Watson. And at the line, Dolan has it again. Vees have set up the man advantage now with 30 seconds remaining. Left wall, Manderson. Over to Dolan, long shot. Side of the net, backhand shot, they score! A little home cooking's got the power play, and the Vees the lead.
Well, I'll tell you, that power play looked sharp, didn't it? Good tic-tac-toe passing. Finally, one goes in the net. No chance on that one for the Langley goaltender. The Vees get the early goal. 1-0 lead at 5:13.
Manderson to Dolan, and then chipping it in front, I think was Jake Johnson. We'll wait for the official word. If it is Johnson to him, and then flips it into the left corner where Manderson goes to work. Bumps his man Cronin down low. It pops to the front of the net. Daly has it there. He's bumped by Shahira, wrapping it around. They score. Garrett Milan, and it's 2-0.
Again, the effects of that forecheck. A great forecheck by Shahira, and a loose puck comes to Milan. He just wraps it around and fires it in. The Vees take a 2-0 lead.
And it was Tim wins the draw clean. Right side, Shahira. Left side, Manderson scores!
You wonder if some of these guys coming back from Team Canada West are going to make the hockey club when they come back the way this team's playing. What
that
a great
was an
power play.
Absolute bullet from Manderson. A one-time shot on a pass from Shahira. And you will not see a prettier one-time slap shot than that.
4 seconds into the power play.
Wow. Cutting to neutral ice with 1:30 remaining in period one. Holka on the right now, slips a check, cruising in, centering shot. That one stopped on a great save from Walsh, and the Vees have the rebound on the left wall. Vaselli to the slot. Backhand shot by McLeod. It's loose. They bang it in. No, they're saying it's a high stick. No goal.
I don't know. I got to look at that one on the replay. I think that's a goal. The referee waved it down right away. Holka apparently with the high stick.
Yeah, that was, I thought that was below, and obviously he's got a closer perspective than us, but that's a pretty close one. You wish they could go to replay on something like this, or at least talk to the goal judge, Al, because that looked very close to the height of the crossbar, if not lower.
Yeah.
Anyway, it'll stay 3-0 in the Vees.
Here it is on the replay now.
There's a backhand shot by McLeod. It pops up in the air, and Holka's definitely below the crossbar there. And to hear the fans blocked by the Vees, Manderson now has it at the left circle. Plays to the point for Dolan. Long shot, save, rebound, loose. Behind the net, scooping it up, is Johnson playing to the line. One-timer, Dolan scores!
Nice shot by Dolan from the point. And again, the Vees capitalize on the power play. Now, there's still 19 seconds left in that first 2 minutes, so the Vees should be on another power play here for another 2 minutes, and they are.
And that one will count. A good shot from the left point gets past Walsh, and it is 4-0 Vees. And right out of the box, Irving and Johnston are chatting. Most penalized players jostling and now faking shots. Logan reaches in. No one's landed a punch yet. Now a right from Logan. He lands another right. Irving a couple rights as well as they're both swinging.
Oh.
Logan an uppercut that lands. Both still have their helmets on. Logan with more rights. Irving off balance. Logan lands a heavy uppercut. Now a shot to the body. Another uppercut as Johnston is feeding Irving his lunch here.
Oh,
and the linesman will break this one up.
Logan's pretty excited about that fight because he fought a big, tough customer and won that one hands down.
A bit of everything from this Penticton club.
You want to play, and you know what? That's how a good hockey club has to be. You got to be able to play any style of hockey the other team wants to play. Now, the Vees have certainly done that tonight.
Well, we heard that Travis Irving was one tough customer, and he hung in for a while, but if this was a game of chess, Logan had the checkmate pretty quick here. Landing a couple heavy uppercuts. Irving, we see, got one in early here as they play the replay, but no question about it. If there's 8 or 9 heavy punches landed, 6 or 7 are off from Logan's fist to Irving's face. Ooh, vicious uppercut. A couple of them in this scrap.
Well, the Vees are 3 for 4 so far on the power play tonight, and with 23.6 seconds, they'll probably come out of this one 9 seconds long.
And when we get there, Karina Mansfield will be our next power play contestant for Save On Foods and Kellogg's. Here's Manderson centering shot. They score! Garrett Milan's second of the night.
Wow. What a pass by Manderson. Right on the stick. Milan makes no mistake. The Vees get the 4-goal lead back. Not a power play goal. 4 on 4.
4 on 4, and Milan now 14 on the season. Second of the night. Manderson's third point. It's 5-1 Vees. Right side through center. Here comes Filiu off the wall to himself. 3-on-1 centering shot. They score! Holka!
Doesn't seem to matter who you put out there on the power play. They're coming up with power play goals tonight. They're now 4 for 7 on the power play.
And Karina Mansfield, a winner on our power play contest for Save On Foods and Kellogg's. It is 6-1 Vees, and they are not slowing down. The shots are 33-15. That goal will come at the 12:53 mark of the second period. Holka, a defender with him. He'll count all the way to the right side before feeding Manderson at the left point now. Centering to the slot, unable to turn and fire with Shahira. Will drop for Dolan at the top of the point. Long blast over the mark. Jake Johnson, rebound, he scores his second of the night, and he takes a cross check to the face right after the goal from Ryan Backen, and he'll be gone.
Now the Vees are going to get another power play. They just scored on another power play. They're now 5 for 8 on the power play. Wow.
Jake Johnson, a cross check right to the face. He's checking for Chick. Let's see if he's got them all. That is a dirty play after a goal was scored. Ryan Backen showing all sorts of frustration and bringing that stick right into the face of Jake Johnson, who scored the goal. And now we've got a pile up in the slot of the Langley end. And look how we might have a line brawl here as we're paired off. 2 different fights going right now. As it's big number 7, Matt Cronin, squared off with a V I can't identify yet. That's the only fight, as the other one's broken up by the linesman. And hanging on in the slot, I think that's Dolan, and nothing going on there. Jake Johnson, cross to the left side for Manderson. 7 seconds, he moves right side. Shahira fires off the post. It was nearly 8-2 as Shahira wires one off the pole. And there it is, another W for the Vees. Their 18th of the season as they beat the Langley Chiefs in decisive fashion. 7-2 on home ice. They have not lost in regulation at home all year. Joel Rumpel will get congratulations from his teammates, and we'll come back with our post-game show live from the Valley First Vault to recap a big win at home for the Vees. Al, where do you rank this among the home wins this season?
Wow, definitely the most consistent, one of the more consistent games of the season. There were some very nice goals scored. Tic-tac-toe passing. The Vees were coming out of their own end so nice. The forecheck was good. The back check was good, and Langley just couldn't get anything going. And pretty good effort by a team that's missing 3 or 4 of their top players.
And for the Langley Chiefs, if you can't beat a Penticton club, never mind beat, if you can't compete with a Penticton club without 4 of their best players, doesn't look great for your odds of winning a BCHL championship.
Well, you know, we talked about